Hello YouTube, I'm pretty sure everyone's been looking forward to this game. I'm going to be taking a look at Max Payne 3 for, of course, the PC. If you can hear a slight whirring in the background, I apologise. I'm having to record in a slightly different position than normal, so my microphone's a bit closer to my PC, so you might hear a bit of noise there from my graphics cards. I can only apologise if it does bug you. Anyway, I'm going to be going into the options as per normal, and you can check out the options as you would like. I'm not going to be taking an in-depth look at some of them, such as the controls. I've got an Xbox 360 pad. If I remember, I will be using it for a moment or two, just so I can get an idea of what it's like. There is, of course, options to change mouse sensitivity and so on. I'm using standard options on most. I will remember to enable that, however. Hopefully that will automatically do that. Let's just quickly check. Yep, excellent. Audio is fair enough. I'm using stereo even though my headphones are only stereo. I do have 5.1 speakers when I'm normally gaming. I'm going to not bother with the voice chat, and I'll quickly show you this. The options are pretty much maxed out, I believe. Oh, okay, fair enough. That one could go very high. But I'll just leave it as it was. Just because. Actually, I will max it. Why the hell not? I believe that one's... Anyway. Misclicking is somewhat annoying. All the rest of them are maxed, I believe. Anyway, there we go. If my performance suffers, I will just change it. I don't think it will, but you never know. As a quick note, this game is one of those that original game, the Max Payne 1 and 2, I actually always wanted to play, but I just never got around to it. I don't know why, to be honest. It just was one of those things. As is the way with everything, you can never play all the games, although I'm pretty sure that was one of the games that I really probably missed out on because it was so popular. I only played it briefly around a friend's house. There is a small intro movie that plays at the start that's unskippable. It doesn't really tell you much other than he's feeling quite sorry for himself. He's been drinking heavily and so on. After, I believe, the death of his wife. I'm not a Max Payne.
So I guess I'd become what they wanted.
I'm not a Max Payne story buff, so...
a killer.
Anyway, I'm going to let this play out so you can listen to it.
Who puts holes in other bad guys. Well, that's what they had paid for, so in the end, that's what they got. Say what you want about Americans, but we understand capitalism. You buy yourself a product and you get what you pay for. And these chumps had paid for some angry gringo without the sensibilities to know right from wrong. Here I was, about to execute this poor bastard like some dime store angel of death. And I realized they were correct. I wouldn't know right from wrong if one of them was helping the poor and the other was banging my sister.
He's aged somewhat since the previous outings. I don't know how old he was back then, but...
I'd arrived in Sao Paulo a few weeks before. I was working a protection detail for the kind of people who need protection in a town like this. And what kind of town was this? One where I didn't speak the language and they didn't water down their drinks. So for now, we seemed to get along just fine. Of course, that was about to change.
Graphics are quite nice,
brother.
actually.
Hey.
How's the cocktail?
It's scotch. I never mix my drinks.
Well, at least not on duty.
Something like that.
Man, that favela is big.
Yep. Nothing like the view of extreme poverty to make a penthouse cocktail party
I'm
really
getting a
swing.
solid
I
90
guess they
frames per
call it
second. I'm
trickle-down
assuming that's
economics.
because it's a cutscene, pre-rendered.
That's funny.
It's supposed to be a charity
This is, of course,
thing. Drink and give money.
according to
I don't know,
my
something for the
FPS
kids.
indicator due to my
Hey, listen,
recording.
man, we better look lively. This place
I
is a
am
nightmare.
once again recording
Just
it
got
at
cowboys running security
720p for
downstairs.
purposes of video.
Something rotten in the air.
That didn't mean much. There was always something rotten in the air.
My
The family we were
files
protecting
are
were
normally
local
like 40 gigs
celebrities,
plus anyway.
rich parasites
So,
with
if I
delusions
don't
of humanity.
720, it's
The
a
kind
lot
of people
larger.
who end up in glossy magazines or body bags, depending on how their luck runs. So where are they all? I see Rodrigo over there talking to that guy.
Yeah, I don't know him. That guy next to him. He's some kind of cop. I think. I'm not sure. Serious, though. A big-end cop. Anti-gang sort of thing. I can't remember his name.
So who's this guy?
That guy's a plastic surgeon or some kind of surgeon. Tummy tucks and cock implants. Ha! Look at Marcel. Still dances like a fool.
Guess that's what a European education and a coke habit will do. Ricky Martin look alike.
It's very funny, Max. Oh, excuse me.
I was mostly working for Rodrigo Branco, a local businessman. Built things, did some charity, had things named after him, won awards, owned things, people. One of the trophies he had won was his wife, Fabiana. She was hot and wanted to be dangerous. Some good genes trying to fight their way out of a cesspit. She'd married well and was now at leisure to regret her good fortune. They got along as well as any rich workaholic and his younger airhead wife tend to get along. They mostly ignored each other. She spent a lot of time with his cokehead younger brother, Marcello. He was a good-time guy if your idea of a good time was an expensive suit, a bottle of champagne, and nothing between the ears. The middle brother, Victor, had just walked in. He was a local politician. Guy was smoother than an oil slick on an iceberg and about as toxic. The rest of the crowd, I didn't know, but I could imagine the types.
This is,
People who know if they drink enough, they won't have to feel guilty about their good fortune.
Talking and intro. The only problem with this, of course, from my perspective, is
felt like our hangovers arrived right on cue.
You know, 30 to 40 minute video. Oh, and right on cue, something happens. It's just he looks up on the big screen.
That? I don't know what the fuck that was. Let's go.
Things had gone from fine to fucked up in about a second, and now there were two idiots at the wheel.
Clear.
Ah, perhaps I'll be getting gameplay in the next few moments, which is what I am hoping
Got this floor?
for.
Sure.
Look after yourself, bro. Stay safe.
It wasn't my own safety I was concerned about, trophy wife or not. I'd said I would protect the girl. I hoped I hadn't lost my edge, along with everything else. It was time to choose, a nasty fall or a bullet to the head.
Okay, performance is rock solid. I'm actually getting 60 frames per second plus, which is absolutely beautiful. Lovely.
That was the boss lady, only this time she wasn't calling for more liquor in her cocktail.
She might be. We can go into aim mode by holding the right trigger.
She was out on one of the balconies, and I hoped, not about to be thrown off it.
Interestingly, I've got blood over my shirt, which I don't think is very nice of them, to be honest. Let's see. Look around. Ah, how did I do that? Ah, I see. Use the right mouse wheel.
Sooner or later, I'd have to go out there and see what was happening.
He says as he actually tries to figure out which way to go. This way, maybe? Aha. Owie.
Don't be stupid! Don't be stupid! Let her go! Let her go! Come on!
It might have been stupidity or drunkenness, or maybe both. But before I knew it, I was back taking insane risks, trying to save fallen women.
Shot.
Tranquila! Tranquila! Nós cuidamos disso.
Nice work! Hey, you need a hand?
No, you? Who the hell's Rodrigo?
I don't know, man. Thanks.
Somebody's gotta go find him.
Está tudo sob controle agora. Fica tranquilo.
Thank you. That means a lot to me.
I imagined the elevator doors opening to a firing squad of muzzles. As far as I could see it, the one thing my plan had going was that no one else would be stupid enough to pull this move.
Oh, I don't know.
Bronco! What have you done with him?
Press Q near an object to enter cover. I like that. I do love games with an actual cover system where you have to actually press the damn button. There's nothing that annoys me more than a game where you have to actually lean up against it, because then it gets to the situations, of course, where oops, I entered cover, oops, I'm getting shot. Especially if someone happens to toss a grenade in right on you.
Dragging Bronco along would slow them down, but not much.
Ooh, we can get a shotgun. I think it's a shotgun. Ah, nice. Quickly reload that little sucker. Let's see, what weapons have we got? We can go with dual Berettas. Oh, if I go with dual, then he tosses away the other weapon. I think everyone wants to see a shotgun. Bullet can. Hold the button. Hold the right button, shall I say. It's very oddly satisfying. Oh! Oh! Okay, well, he's less well than he was a few moments ago, let's put it that way. Let me take that weapon. I have a good feeling that we are in the right direction. Frame rate is still rock solid.
It looked like they were taking him out through the basement. Maybe I still had a shot.
Oops. That was an accident, sorry. Alright, let's go through the door.
Rodrigo was too rich a prize for them to throw away. Sure, I'd have to work hard to get him back, but I knew the bad guys would want the boss alive. Almost as much as I did.
Slash switch weapons. Give me that. Bullets are nice and accurate, which does please me. Oh, I had this real vision of shooting him in the... But I would say that the mouse, for me, needs to be slightly increased in sensitivity. Default, at least for me, is not sufficient. I would say I'm going to boost it up to something more along the lines of, I'd say maybe 5 would probably be more conducive to my gameplay. It's a bit better. I might actually decide to further boost that as the game goes along. Press tab, takes me. Okay, flashing buttons, open doors and gates. Okay, awesome.
The control box was on the wall to the left of the gate.
Quite nice. Approach, hold E, and he opens the door. Excellent. So doors for the most part open automatically unless there's a switch. Okay, makes sense to me. Once again, I just want to point out that it's a rock solid frame rate. Search for clues that will give you insight to the situation. The question is, does that mean this room or does that mean a different room? You never know.
They weren't waiting on my say-so. I had to move.
Okay. Oops. But let us run. Let us run. Let us run. Examine picture.
The great thing about being famous as well as rich is the bad guys know who to kidnap.
Yes. Quite.
Another parking lot rattling with gunfire. Was I too late?
Could you quickly read that? Ooh, that was a nice explosion. Oh! You don't want to come around the corner when someone's shooting a gun. Lesson 1.
Rodrigo!
I do quite like that it's an in-game engine for the cutscenes as well. There we go.
Rodrigo! I'm here!
slow him down somewhat.
Mr. Bronco!
I want a reload. I do not want less ammo than this. Ow. Splendid shot.
You're okay. You're okay. You're... Come on, get up. Come on, get up. You're okay. Come with me. Just come on. It's okay. Stay right here.
Don't worry about you.
Ei, vocês
Oh.
aí! Que porra
Never
vocês
mind,
estão
he was still
fazendo?
alive.
A justiça
Que
local?
porra você acha que é, falando com meus homens assim?
Você acha que tem o direito de matar
Pretty sure these guys are saying
pessoas
something
sem frio?
extremely important right now.
Cuzão. Continua dando
I'm
multa.
pretty sure they're
Não
arguing
põe
about
o
whether they should have
nariz
them
onde
alive
não
or
é
not.
chamado. Vamos.
That's just a pure guesstimate though. If someone could translate, that would be pretty damn
Chama
sweet.
uma ambulância!
I'm assuming it's Spanish, maybe? I'm no real
Did
clue.
good, Max.
I'm terrible with languages, I'll be completely honest.
Don't look so good.
Hey, what could be better, huh? The good guys are reunited, and the Commando Sombra are dead.
Indeed.
Yes.
So guys, I'm
don't
going
know.
to take a moment to sit right there and I'm going to tell you how I've been
Different
no, not
branch of
really.
the police.
Um,
but normal cops.
As you know, there's been quite a lot of stuff I've been
Everywhere
covering at the
public.
moment in the channels. I'm after as well.
Shit, Max,
So
we're
we're
gonna beat
really
up.
happy about all the
Get
various
this lot home, and then I'll get you home too. Come
bits
on.
and pieces. We've hit well over 110,000 views, I think, now on the channel, which is absolutely fantastic. So I just once again would like to thank you guys for all the support. And we've hit over 120 subscribers. The competition was a good success as well. So I am extremely pleased. I'm going to
Back
try
home,
to
it was
ramp
time
up
for some R&R. The
the
only way I
videos
knew
produced as well, as time allows. Obviously, Amata and I are both working, which does somewhat put a dampener on things, but for the best part, I will be trying to do it. RGT, the website itself, is going to be done some more renovation on by myself. So far, I'm really liking the game. It does have a somewhat crushing despair kind of atmosphere, but
how. And with that, I guess I was ready for bed.
Max Payne's never exactly been a happy, fun time. He's always been the anti-hero, which is kind of nice. He's not the tight-jawed yokel kind of look that a lot of games go for. It's kind of nice. It's sort of a very gritty type of game. Chapter 2 already. That's pretty sweet. The following Tuesday. Of course,
A couple
Rockstar.
of days later, it was back to work.
well-
Ferrying the boss's broad and his dipshit of a brother out for the
Brilliant,
night so they could recover from
storytelling.
their brush with mortality. Then again, what did I expect? These were the kind of people who went to nightclubs in helicopters. Fabiana had brought her sister along, presumably so she could show off just how rich and empty her life was. And boy, was she about to learn the meaning of rich and empty.
Max! Max! I was speaking to you.
Sorry, what was that?
Oh, I was saying we get to do a lot of scrapes, man.
Well, we're still here.
Hey!
Thanks to you, Max. I owe you my life.
Boom. It wasn't just him, huh, baby?
Oh, yes, Marcel. I'm sure you did a lot to save everyone. You were probably worried about getting blood on your stash.
Very funny.
Thank you, Max. I don't know what I would do without my sister.
Spend even more time doing something useful. You know she works in the favela.
She's the good sister. Oh, shut up. What did you hear, Faba? More bodies turned up where people went missing. Well, it's horrifying.
Did someone say Buzz Q?
Hey.
I'm just kidding, but it is a cool town, man. Hey, here we are.
I've got to say the voice acting, as per normal in Rockstar Games, is pretty damn fantastic. I'm assuming the blurs that's occasionally appearing on screen are because he's somewhat drunk, that's the guess. It's an interesting visual style, such as that just happened. It's an interesting visual style though, I quite like it. It's, maybe some people would not like it.
I love this view.
There's something disconcerting about an
hang, you
elevator
know?
that's made
Do
from
a
all
little
glass and
business,
very
have some
silent
fun. I
building.
need it too.
If you guys have ever watched the old movie now,
ordering
starring
Peachy
Paul
Weeky, as my
Newman called
roommate
The
used to
Towering
say.
Inferno, you'd
like that,
understand
Max?
why.
Pretty funny.
When I say old, I think it was like 1970s, not a pure guess. You have to excuse my talking over the video. I feel kind of like a dunce just sitting here, not really saying anything. And to be honest with you, you guys can read the subtitles if necessary. Besides the fact that I figure at some point or another, you probably want to do more than just read the subtitles and listen.
I haven't seen him.
Oh, hang on, we got more.
Last week was Fashion Week. My God, Egypt, but so beautiful. You know Anastasia?
Oh yeah, I know Anna.
Mate, I'm not the most up to date with fashions in various countries, but that pullover, I'm assuming it's a pullover of some description he's wearing. No, it's not. Well, his top. It's absolutely awful. The colour is quite disgusting. Yeah, you don't see this going well at all. If you're a real bodyguard, this would be an absolute nightmare to protect someone from.
Your table, nothing but the best. Nothing but the second best. Why can't we sit over there, man?
I love you, but Claudio booked in advance.
Claudio? Fucking Claudio, he isn't even any good. If he were going to be in Barcelona, Milan, he couldn't even make it in Germany. Now he comes back here and acts like fucking royalty.
I'll introduce you.
Nah, need to Caesar. Just give me a bottle of champagne, eh?
This kind of place made me want to puke. I needed a real drink to deal with the electronic music and the robotic people.
Indeed.
Fucking monkey from a fucking slum. He acts cool with me.
What's that?
Nothing. Say, Max, you're a man of the world. What do you fucking do it, man?
About what?
What do you do about life?
Look at me, I'm standing in a nightclub, listening to music I can't stand. I'm 5,000 miles from home, I'm armed, and I'm drinking. You don't want to listen to advice from me, amigo.
Oh, Max, I love you, man. You're fucking real, you know? Oh, shit, people. Fuck 'em. People get me wrong. I think I love a wrong woman. Oh, excuse me. Fabio! Fabio! Ah, my nigga!
Did he really just say that? That'll get a few people up.
Thank God he had left. A minute more of his drivel and I would have had to put a bullet in him myself. It soon turned out I wasn't the only one.
I'm already putting my hands over the wires keys. These fellas need to stop drinking, he really does. Ow, 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 ow. You're almost dead. Yeah, you're not going nowhere. Oh dear. There we go. And more. There we go.
I hadn't seen it coming, but that was no surprise. It's hard to keep your eye on the ball through the bottom of a glass.
It is
I just
indeed.
hoped I could get to Fabiana and Giovanna in time.
We got this one. Hi, bro. You're not going to bother to tell anyone about me, are you? No, excellent.
I knew if I didn't get to the girls soon, they'd be leaving this place with either a price on their heads. The doors had been chained shut. I didn't need my Portuguese for Beginners phrase book to work out what was going on. The guy making the noise was the boss. He was sending them around to cut me off from the other side. And sure enough, a few seconds later, I had some company on the dance
Portuguese,
floor.
thank you! Oh well, those guys are done. Oh, I'll take that. It's micro easy. Yeah. Extremely satisfying.
Poor bastard's name was Claudio. I found out later he was a pretty big shot soccer player for the Galatians. Some nearly superstar just back from Europe. The usual. Scored goals, scored girls. The only box he'd be getting into now was the one he'd be leaving in.
Indeed. He has a way of charming people, does old Max. Oh, I'll take that.
Time was a luxury I couldn't afford.
Hi. Sorry, I don't like
what was a patio upstairs. About the only thing I'd managed to clock in that place was the smoking area.
Ow. I really don't trust these guys. Reloading's nice and smooth, awesome. I'm going to switch to a pistol as I want accuracy for long range. Once again, I know I keep drumming it off into people's noggins, but I am getting a rock solid performance. Bulletproof, sad face.
Hey, Sao Paulo's favorite bodyguard. How's it going, bro?
It's not good. Some guys took Giovanna and Fabriana.
What? Jesus, Max. Hey, I'm on my way.
No, stay in the chopper. We'll need a way out of here. I'll go find the girls.
Got it. They didn't. They came out of there. They went that way into the lounge.
Come here.
Go.
Get up. You can't stay here. I need you to lock this door behind me. Get everybody else out of here.
Oh.
Son of a bitch.
Nice accuracy. Excellent. Work on those legs. Not fun. You've got no legs behind you, is it? One in the noggin just to make sure. He's done. Very nice view outside. Quite a lot of detail. To be honest, I'm one of the few people who haven't actually played Grand Theft Auto all the way through. I don't even really play it that long. I get really excited about I get really excited about the release, and then after that I no longer feel excited about it and I stop playing it. I don't know why. I kind of like that game. It's called Shooting a Melon. Let's get behind cover. I'd really like to get over the other side. I might get your bullet in there, but I think I'll be okay. Splendid. He's done. There's very few games you can actually say you get to shoot someone in the head 3 times within the space of half a second.
I almost lost the boss's wife once this week. Now I was giving them 2 for the price of 1.
Yes. Getting a little bit worried about ammo, but I think I'll be okay. Guess we go through the store. Oh, that does not sound good.
Whatever the hell they were arguing about, it was time for me to add my 2 cents.
Queue, definitely queuing. Done. Shooting is definitely satisfying. Oh, blast. For some reason, I keep forgetting that space is that. I keep thinking space is regular jump, and I have a habit of jumping a lot in games. If anyone's ever watched any of my videos where you can jump, you'll notice I'm bunning around. That's from years of both Quake and World of Warcraft.
This crew was starting to look a lot like friends of the gate crashers at last week's party.
Yeah, I kind of guessed that.
These guys had some real issues with the Broncos.
Indeed.
They were back to finish the job. I figured it was time to start doing mine.
Oh, hi. That is not good, that is not good, that is not good. He's done. Okay, let's have a quick look in here, just to make sure there's no goodies. It doesn't hurt to have a quick little look around, I find. My overall impressions of the game so far is Rockstar did an absolutely fantastic job with the port.
This wasn't the time to be second-guessing myself. I had to hurry or I'd lose them.
Oh, shut up. You're the hero, but I'm going to tell you to shut up. Damn. Irritating.
They were headed for the helicopter pad. I had to get to the roof before Giovanna and Fabiana left on a one-way flight. I knew this was going to be a bad idea, but in the continued absence of any good ones, I decided to go with it.
Huh. Owie! I know that has got to hurt.
What a view. I guess my time in Sao Paulo wasn't quite the paid holiday in the sun I'd been promised. At least I was getting shot at by a better class of psychopath.
Oh.
These guys weren't messing around. This place was like Baghdad with G-strings. A couple of more seconds and I'd have given some poor street cleaner a crappy start to his day. Now, I had a ride to catch.
They are everywhere.
That's all I said.
Listen to them.
Come on! Jesus, Max! I can't leave you alone for 5 minutes! What the hell happened in there?
They jumped us. Same guys from the party, I think. They grabbed the girls, and Marcelo, but he's here now.
Yeah, don't worry about me, homie. I'm just a guy paying you lots of money to protect me.
Yeah, what were you drinking?
Bet your ass I was. You try staying in there for 5 minutes sober.
Oi, olha!
Look, there they are.
Quick, get after them! Are you crazy? You can't just leave her! Max, you gotta do something! Come on! Get the rifle back there!
Okay, here we go.
She's making a run for it.
Well, at least that's done.
Move, you're gonna lose her.
It's not like I'm not trying, dude. Seriously.
I built them.
Shoot him down! Shoot him down!
No one can tell me that it's not satisfying. No one.
He's got a hold of her.
You gotta be kidding me.
Oh, blast. Irritating. Oh, at least the retries are too irritating. I see you. Stop trying to be sneaky, so me. I'm gonna come around the right, I'm always positive. Where are you?
Got her!
Really? Really? You're reloading now?
Shit.
Worst time reloading in the history of the world was probably there.
Now, Max! He's gonna shoot!
Stay on!
Don't worry, I see her!
You have another one. Reload and quickly, please.
Not now.
Rapido, rapido, rapido with the loading. Whenever in a game, generally, you can reload, and you've got a second to do it. That's my motto.
Shoot! What the fuck are you waiting for?
Shit. Ah! That's what I have to say.
How did they know we were gonna be here?
It doesn't take a genius! I'm always at the club on a Tuesday!
Splendid. I've got a bullet remaining, so I should go take this guy out. Not this time.
Oh, you're gonna lose her! She's headed for the roof!
How many of these guys are there? Seriously.
How is this getting around it? I am ill.
Oh, look! Look! There she is there!
There you go. That's those three done.
God damn it.
Oh dear, right in the middle of the middle. Yeah, enough that's all.
She's headed inside, Passos. Get us down there.
Right! I'm headed to the helipad!
I'm not sure how wise that is. Oh, shit, son.
Max! 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 Max!
Oh! Okay, go with the guy with RPG. Really? Another one?
There was a goddamn army of these goons. Clearly, somebody wanted these girls bad. Or maybe they just assumed the Broncos security team consisted of more than a drunk American has-been and a Brazilian never-was who should have paid more attention in flying school. Either way, I needed to find Giovanna before they did.
And that, my friends, for now, is going to do. This is part 1. I still need to edit this. I have a few bits to do. So for now I'm going to call it. I'll probably try and put out a second part for this later. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the first look at Max Payne 3. And if this is the only video you want to watch, and you don't want to spoil anymore, I completely understand. I would wholeheartedly recommend buying this game. Performance is pretty damn flawless. Graphics are beautiful. So definitely check it out. It's out now on Steam. So catch you guys later. Bye.